some Pepsi. It's gonna be kind of another snack review here today. I've got these hot tamales, tropical heat, sweet and spicy. I got these from Walmart. At first I thought they were Mike and Ike's. They're made by the same company. But then I was like, wait, they're not. I don't know how these are gonna go over with me. I'm not great with any kind of spicy stuff, but I figured I'd just do drinking Pepsi with it as well. So this contains bioengineered food ingredients. Just born and incorporated Bethlehem, PA. So let's see what we got. There's only 3 flavors in here. You've got fiery lime, mango, chili, and pineapple pecan. This looks like a pineapple one. It's not bad. Very slight kick to it. Sometimes it will pick up a pace as you go, though. That's a fiery lime. That's got more kick to it than the others do. And I'm going by my standards. I'm not good with spicy stuff, so it could barely have any of it. And I'm like, oh my god. Those two aren't bad, though. Where is the... I want to get the mango chili here. They all definitely have a little kick to them. They're all pretty good, though. You obviously definitely get more when you shovel more in your mouth at the same time. We'll film a little over because this house being built a little bit down, but they're doing some weird noise. You might be able to pick it up now. It's not happening, but it's like. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of mango ones, or maybe there's a lot of the lime ones. I said there's a bit of a kick, but it's not bad at all. Oh, Tamales tropical heat. Oh. I want to talk about this. Because I saw the full trailer for, was his name Zach Kreger? Barbarian Weapons. I love both of those movies, honestly. His Resident Evil. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it looks pretty good. Doesn't much look like Resident Evil. Only in name, apparently. But it does look pretty good now. Part of me is wondering if, because this guy, I guess, I don't know what he is. Like, if he's a kind of medic or something, it looked like he had like a medical kind of pouch on his side. But he gets to town. I don't even think they say the name of the town. I don't think they say Raccoon City or anything. But he's like, something's wrong, creepy stuff. There's like a weird giant dude in like a sewer. He looked like he was completely white. I'm trying to think if like any Resident Evils have had anything like this. But it looked pretty decent. Like I said, I'm looking at it just from a lens of a movie. You know, I'm not gonna be like. But I'm wondering. I thought he was like, oh, I'm gonna stay true to the thing because people get pissed. But I'm wondering if this dude goes into town. Shit's happening. I don't know if this movie's gonna be like. Because I feel like Barbarian was pretty long. I don't know how long Weapons was. If this is gonna be like a 2-hour movie, and the first like hour is this guy getting to town, he's getting chased, shit's happening, he's seeing things. He's bugging out. And then like the next half of the movie, like you actually are seeing the characters from the game and what's going on in like the city itself. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and, I mean, it looks pretty intriguing. I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't. If you want to call it Resident Evil and it's something completely different, so be it. But I'm wondering, or the first one, if this guy does another one, this is a dude going into town, shit happens, and then he makes another movie, and it's like the game. Or this one is partially like the game. Like all of a sudden this guy comes across, I guess it would be taking place during the first, maybe in between 1 and 2, or 1, and he comes across some people, or they do more of a 2 thing, and all of a sudden he like comes across Leon and shit. Because Chris, Jill, and them, Barry, everybody, Wesker, would be in the mansion at that point. I mean, it looks kind of creepy though. If it's just Resident Evil name only, so be it. So be it. Because he's writing it too. I don't think I saw anything based on Capcom in there. This dude's probably like, yeah, I'm doing a Resident Evil. I'm going to stick true to the game. He's like, it's my own movie. It's just called Resident Evil. It has nothing to do with the games. But you know, I'll give it a shot, obviously, because I really enjoyed Weapons a lot, and I really enjoyed Barbarian a lot. I remember we saw Barbarian when we were in Florida one time. Because they're just kind of different. Pretty good stories, just different kind of, you know, movies. And I can get behind that. But I don't know what else he's done. Is it just only 2 things he's done? Let me see real quick on the old phone. Because of course, you know, understandably people are nervous. They're like, what the fuck, you know? And other people are like, this looks good. Especially if you don't know what Resident Evil is or you barely know and you're like, whatever, dude. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie. He's a comedian, an actor, and filmmaker. I didn't know he was a comedian. Oh, he co-founded the sketch comedy group The Whitest Kids You Know. I did not know that. I've seen their videos in the past. Right, they were YouTube, right? He starred in some sitcoms, and he wrote and directed Barbarian Weapons. See, I don't know any of this shit. I think sometimes with people like this, weapons. Sounds like a Miss March. I don't know what that is. The Civil War on drugs. I don't know what that is either. Mars. Resident Evil. It will tell an original story unrelated to the previous films and inspired by the early video games of the series. It follows a courier named Brian who is attempting to deliver important cargo when he is drawn toward a viral outbreak. Now, like I said, that kind of is cool in its way where it's like, oh, here's just a perspective of a random person. He goes down. You can bring the characters in and cool, you know, the people. I don't know what you're going to do. If it's just a good movie, then so be it. It has nothing to do with Resident Evil, but it's a good movie, whatever. I'm not going to be pissed. If he tries to make it Resident Evil and it's stupid, like the Mila Jovovich ones or the Welcome to Raccoon City, which I liked the aesthetic of it. They had that down. Some of the characters. Leon was terrible. I could see the guy who played Leon doing well, but they made him a complete doofus. I've talked about this before. And Wesker had like a heart of gold or some shit. I was like, what? What? Not my Wesker. I like the first three ones with Mila Jovovich, but they're not really good movies. Now, some of the casting in those was great. Like the guy who played Wesker in those was excellent. I just don't understand when it comes to video game movies, and I've liked quite a few. I liked the Prince of Persia movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I liked the Uncharted movie. I thought was pretty good. I liked some of those earlier Resident Evils. I still liked Welcome to Raccoon City. Some of the characters were just so portrayed so weirdly and written so weirdly. I liked the first Silent Hill. I enjoyed once again, like Welcome to Raccoon City. It had the look down. Of course, they had to throw Pyramid Head in because he was all the rage back then. The look was great. The acting, some of the acting was not good. Not all of it. Some was good, some wasn't. And you know, and then that second one was freaking awful. And still have not watched Return to Silent Hill yet. I need to see how bad it is. Alright, I'm done after this badge. These are not bad though. All three flavors are pretty good. A little bit of a kick. For me, I might not be anything for some others. I'd probably give these an 8, these hot tamales. Tropical heat. What other video games are there? Those Tomb Raiders with Angelina Jolie were deep, alright. The other one was too, that was more like the newer games. I can't remember who started it. I've not seen a Minecraft movie. I've never played Minecraft either. I don't know enough about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I actually enjoyed those two movies. I played some of the first one. But wasn't there a Slender? Well, Slender was that a creepypasta? What was that? Or did it start off as that game? I don't know. What other ones did they make? That Assassin's Creed movie sucked. With Michael Fassbender. There was the Hitman movie. Was there like 2 of those? The Max Payne movie with Mark Wahlberg was terrible. What other video game movies were there? Let's try to think of a few more here. They had a Dead Space watched a couple cartoons, animated films that were decent. There's at least one. The Resident Evil CG movies are pretty good. But at the end of the day, if the movies aren't good, so be it. It doesn't matter. I'll play the games. It doesn't matter. It's like a pleasant surprise. It's a little bonus if they end up being good. I can't remember any other ones though. There's a bunch of others. I don't know why I can't remember them. I should just look that up too. I actually kind of like that freaking Uncharted one. I thought that one was decent. Mark Wahlberg was in that too, and Tom Holland. I thought he was a decent Drake. You know, for the attitude and stuff, but he just looked a little too young. But he was playing a younger version of him anyway. That Resident Evil show was fucking weird and not really good. I think it only lasted one season. I came and went. Was that a Netflix original? Video game movies, let's see. Which ones I missed? The Gran Turismo one was supposed to be decent. The Mario ones are fine for what they are. I forgot about the Sonics. I actually really like the Sonics. Like, they're legitimately good movies. They're better than the Marios, in my opinion. The Marios are fine for what they are. They do what they should do. Even if you're not into them, they please them. That Until Dawn movie was pretty good, but didn't really have anything to do with the games outside of a little kind of Easter egg type bullshit. Oh, there was a Warcraft movie. I forgot about that. Like I said, I thought Prince of Persia was pretty decent. I really did. I don't know. I'm not finding any of the other ones. Oh, there was a Need for Speed movie. I never saw that. Street Fighters, of course. The one back in the day with Raul Julia and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Raul Julia was incredible. The movie sucked. That new Street Fighter looks pretty decent, though. I gotta say, it looks goofy as shit. And I'm down for it. They had the Mortal Kombat's back in the day, which I wasn't into. The Mario Bros. Movie back in the day, people couldn't fucking stand it. It was not good. John Leguizamo and, was it Dennis Haskins? Bob Hoskins? Dennis Haskins played, what's his name? Saved by the Bell, right? Mr. Belding. I think it was Bob Hoskins. Not Haskins, Bob Hoskins. Was that him? I don't know. Fucking, I was just going to say something. Oh, the new Mortal Kombat, the second one comes out in like a week. Looks pretty decent. The other Mortal Kombat that came out a couple of years ago, this one's a sequel to. I actually thought that one was pretty good too. The video game movies aren't that bad. You almost have to just make them goofy if they call for it and just follow the fucking thing. Because fans are gonna, if you follow it, the story, the fans are gonna like it. Even the critics don't. The fans are going to. But a lot of the people that make these video game movies, they want to make them. They want to make them too. They want to like do their own thing. I think they like the foundation of video games, but they don't want to make it fully like the video game because I think in a way, not a lot of actors are on for the video games. A lot of them played them. They do voices in them now, but I think a lot of filmmakers still look down on the medium. Even though video games draw more money per year than movies and music, I might even be combined. The Castlevania animated show was really good. At least I watched all. I think it was the 3 seasons. And then they did that 4th one that didn't have Trevor and Sypha and Alucard. I think that one was based off of like maybe Rondo of Blood and something else. I can't remember for sure. It might have been maybe even one of the DS ones. I can't fully remember. Those original animated series were Castlevania 3, and they also had Castlevania Curse of Darkness in there. Is that what it was called? The second 3D one for the PS2 Xbox era. That was like had Isaac and Hector in there, the Forge Masters or whatever were in that one. Was that called Curse of Darkness? I can't remember. Not Symphony of Night, that is a great game, but I really liked Lament of Innocence, the first 3D one they had on the PS2. It was a PS2 original. No, it wasn't the first 3D Castlevania, the Nintendo 64 ones were, but that was a really good one, Lament of Innocence. sure chronologically it's the first in terms of timeline with old Leon Belmont. But anyway, eating some hot tamale tropical heat. Pretty good. I give him an 8. Drinking some Pepsi and rambling about some video